the past life, like flying or living underwater or being a cat. Hey, I have that life every day. No, I'm kidding. But seriously, when you think about it, how do people get past life memories? Do you ever have that feeling that you dreamed something and it occurred? The deja vu things. I mean, I don't know if it's rhetoric or garbage, or if it's just it's fact. Do we live another life in our dream world? You know, and God forbid, some of my dreams have been so horrible that I'm like, I don't want to live that life. You know, but I have dreamed I've been a cat a time or two. And so, you know, and flying. How about falling? The falling dream is, you know, it's another one that just kind of is discerning, you know. It's like, is there just a box in the sky and we just continue to fall through a paradigm, into one paradigm, into another paradigm? And what is the purpose? That's the biggest cosmic joke of all, is what is the purpose? Is there a purpose? Is there a reason? Is there a reason why Mike lost his job 2 years ago and is trying and has not been able to find something? Is something better out there for him that he doesn't know? Is he Jonah, like the story of the Bible, of the guy that, I mean, was it Jonah, the whale, and lost his everything and lost his life, he didn't lose his life. He lost his wife. He lost his, God forbid, Mike, that's not what I was saying, but home, job, security, and he literally gets swallowed by a whale. I mean, maybe this never happened. I mean, it is, like you said, stories in the Bible's lessons, like sitting around a campfire sharing stories, you know, that have metaphorical reasons or a life's lesson, you know, and you have to wonder. I mean, I'm not saying you personally who's listening to me today has to wonder, but I'm saying, don't you wonder that there's a reason that we go through everything we go through? There's a purpose. Is there scales at the end that are going to weigh our life and determine where we go next? Or, you know, I want to believe that there's something better. I think that's the thing that drives me, is just believing that there's better, that we can do better, that we can act better, that we can choose paths that are better, and that we get that chance. It's like a plateau and we climb, but are we climbing infinitely? Are we living, 80, 90 years and then regenerating and then living 80, 90 years more and regenerating? And are we going to something? Are we going to something better? I don't want to go backwards. So I don't know. I faced a lot of challenges in my life, and I know things could be worse. And it's actually, that's kind of what drives me whenever I'm feeling overwhelmed. I'm going through some challenges right now that I don't want to talk about. But I feel like every challenge makes us stronger, and every obstacle we face. And some people can't face the obstacle, so they take the path out. They say, I can't do it anymore. And they hit the restore button, And I honestly, it's such a deep-seated conversation, but I honestly feel like there's got to be a reason. There's got to be something better. Because I just can't imagine that why would you go through all we've gone through in our worlds and our lives, and then one day we go to sleep and we're in darkness? I want to go back and do the right things, like keeping all my damn retrogrades. Yeah, seriously, AFC White Raven, learn some lessons, all right? If you're going to go backwards, at least be lessons of positivity, like getting your retro games back, right? I already told Chad, I tell Chad, you know, if I could go back, I would do this, you know? If I go back to my 20-year-old self, my 18-year-old self, my 15-year-old self, the things I might do different, you know? I don't know. It's like you said, it's exciting, and it's and some people find, like I said, some people find comfort, you know, in the thought of a, you know, a deity. And I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Okay, good. That's what those are for. Now we can cross safely. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. And maybe I'm a glass half full person, and I know I probably am, but I don't have any problem with that. I want to go back and do things like, yep. You know, I love to go back and make what I call right choices in my life. Oh, I found the blue gem, and it's right over there. Okay. So I'm gonna have to take this path down below me. And they always do say what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. So, oh, I didn't find the green gem. I thought I had the green gem, but I don't have any gems. But I don't, like I was trying to say before, you know, I have this like massive fear of things like being buried alive and not being able to breathe. Oh, Mike wants me to save. Yeah, that's a good idea. Saving is always a good idea, isn't it? Saving it. So the thought of being buried in a coffin scares the living tar out of me. And the thought of... Hold on. The thought of being burned. So what's left? Bastard. Green gem in it. So we got the green gem, but now we have to figure out, where does the green gem get us into the blue gem? Hey AC, did you ever play these games? Okay, I'm going to save here because I can hear Mike saying save. So they're fun and they're challenging. And I highly recommend, if you get the opportunity, to pick up the pack of 1 through 5 on Steam. Mike found 1 through 3 on GOG. Good idea. And I need to do that, don't I? I maybe save one more time just for good measure because this is an old game, so who knows. I played Alex the Kid and it's kind of similar. Son of a bunch. You didn't make it through. All right, let me save again. It's tougher. It was tougher than Dark Souls. Isn't that funny? There are definitely areas. I don't know. I'm curious to see what Mike's going to think when he plays these. If he finds them annoying and tougher and stuff, or if he's just like, oh, Mel doesn't know what she's talking about. This isn't hard. Okay, we haven't found the blue gem yet. And the blue gem is right down there. So, what the hell, game? Oh, we got to get down there because that's where the green gem is. One thing that really helped for me in playing these games is that Slayer works really hard in trying to train me on how to play these games as far as jumping and anticipating moves. I think he'd be proud of me that I've gotten this far without, well, he'd be like, well, you saved. And you play the easiest way. But the fact is, Slayer, I got through it. I going to eventually get a chance to play another game with Slayer. And I do really enjoy hanging out with him. So I'm definitely hoping that that's going to work out and definitely looking forward to it. Frivolous Zach, we made it through another one. Okay, so we went over here. We went over in here. And we can't go back there. There is a bridge over here, so let me... Ah, see, there's a rocket. Was that what I was supposed to do? Maybe we should go back and explore just a little bit more before we do this. Okay, we made it through that one. We got all those done. We took care of that. We got that one done. That one's all got flags. You know, it's funny. Team Rocket blasting off again. And you know what's funny, AC, is I'm using a keyboard right now. This is not done on a controller. Yeah. Yeah, folks, we are on to the next level. What are you doing, cat? Oh, hold on. I think she's hungry. Let me put you on Be Right Back for just a second, everybody. I think Chloe is hungry and looking for food. I'll be right back. You looking for food, girl? Are you? By luck. It probably won't be skill, right? All right, let's do this. Oh, man. Man sakes alive. Can I please hit the fish? Oh my God. What's the RT for? I'm not gonna stop throwing. I am gonna stop throwing now. Are we going? Are we going anywhere? Yeah, but thinking he's saying, I'm thinking he's throwing them, no, he's throwing. Get started! Yeah. Dipping in there, so. Oh, the game will start all over.
The worst job I ever had. Janitor Simulator 2022.
Fucking thing totally defeated. We are out of here.
Toilet is clean. This is some nasty shit.
I didn't wash my hands, man. Alright, it's gotta get better than this, right?
Hey, you know what though?
Peaceful world. Carefully. Very carefully. And then... Bum, 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 bum! Who stuck that weird thing into this story? Ha ha! Yeah, I did. Wahaha! So I can at long last beat Mario! I'll take this star rod. Do it, Cammy Koopa! Don't do it, Cammy Koopa! Leave the Star Lords alone! Oh, Bowser, what's going on with your leave your fun? No, you mustn't do that. Stop it! Yeah, now let's try using it. Wahaha! Oh no, the star spirits are all gone! You evil Cammy Koopa! I can't believe we we did it! Come on, Bowser! Are you being entertained, Martichman? I can't entertain you anymore. But if you got some ideas of what you want to see, just come knocking on my door. Teacher's like, Mel, I'm trying to work. Master, hi-ho. I think there's a 95% chance that you're a fucking idiot. Yeah. Right? All right, we gotta save. All right. So it seems like where we are headed next is the new world. Like we've been through all these areas. So I guess, you know, probably the best thing to do is save it. Save the game in the new area. Rocket Man! There we go. The Blue Bay something district. Eat at Joe's. Can we have to be ready for like things like that? Okay, now we need the yellow gem, which is right underneath us. But we need the red gem to get in there first. And as Mike says, when we notice there's a gem involved, we should definitely not sure if my numbering system is off, but to me these are areas. Also, sometimes hitting these things produces gems, so yep. And that was definitely this time too. But I definitely do think that you should, everybody should play a Commander Keen game at least once, especially gamers want to get a feel for what it was like. Okay. What it was like, because we did not have, there was no controllers, so but this thing actually is configured, well, wrong way, is configured to you could have used a gravitas controller or something along those lines. You can look it up online and see what they are. Pretty sure they're called gravitas. Another life. And these games never had bosses that I'm aware of, they only had levels. But they were colorful and they were interesting, frustrating. You know, when you least expect it, you might find something that will make you die. Well, maybe it's a good time to save. Another one, I don't know if you guys ever heard of, was Secret Agent Man. I think I've seen it played a couple times on Twitch. One was Slayer played it. Aw, man. Wait for the next one because we're an idiot that can't make the jump and it was right there. My kids called it Sam. I'm gonna play Sam, Mom. That's what I was told. Nope. But they were all these Apogee sharewares. Can't see below you either. So I'm hoping. Like, I don't know if I can, but hold on. Okay, so that was a no. And if you hit this switch, what happens? Okay, that blocks that area up there. So you further climb the pole. Okay, dirty birdies. That's the end. You know, the minute I saw it, I was like, no, stop it. Don't make me go through it. Shit. Oh, I think it's...
I say, what's the big idea? Don't stand there gawking.
Serious wink. Don't you stand there gawking. You should have seen it coming. Ah, damn. You should have seen it coming, winkers. You got one job, Wink. One job. to get me on these platforms.
Don't test me.
Good one. Maybe this time we're safe, huh? Ah, gosh, dang it. We're such a schmo. Now I gotta wait for it. We don't even have to use the pogo jump, really. Come on! Chloe! I sure am happy for your family, though, Lacey. Definitely. Good news. All right. There isn't too much to hurt us, really. So we can just start saving. I guess tomorrow I'll be playing Oblivion again. I don't really have to kill that red guy, but they're so annoying when they're jumping in your face. And are knocking you off something. So you end up like face the wrong way or... Okay, now this is the end. And honestly, I don't know how you're getting past this part. So I guess we're going to have to just continue to go up. Because what do we got here? We've got no keys. But we know the end is right over here. Let's look underneath it. So you can't even see what that is, so you don't, unless you get up close, you can't even tell. So it's gonna take us past there. And that switches up. But if nothing there, there's that on top. I don't even begin to know how to get there.